seems to be very hostile to William Ruto. I know you are wondering why I'm saying this, but there is a way the ground is very, very hostile to William Ruto. And I'm going to prove to you why I'm saying this. Before I prove this, if you are new to this channel, first let me give you a second to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Remember, it is very important because that is how you support this platform, and you keep, at least you get updated anytime I post a new video. For those who don't know me, my name is the African Updater, and what we do here, we analyze politics, and I also share my opinion on various issues around politics and politicians and their moves. So take a second, subscribe to this platform, and then I'll be back with my reasons as to why I feel the ground is becoming more and more hostile to William Ruto. Thank you for subscribing. So, I'm saying that the ground is becoming more and more hostile to William Ruto. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. Because it seems like the reality on the ground is very different from what these politicians are thinking. Because it seems like everyone, people are tired of William Ruto. And the maths is not adding up. I wonder how it will be in 2027. I think there are many people, the silent majority, who have decided that they are no longer going to vote for Ruto. They don't support Ruto, William Ruto at all. Even in the region whereby Ruto thinks that he has a majority, like people will automatically vote for him, like the Rift Valley. But I want you to watch this video. This is a video of Sifuna. Yesterday they were in the burial of the senator for Baringo, who died. So he was being buried yesterday, and the president and the senators were all there for that send off. The guy is known as Cheptum or something. So after that, Sifuna went to the street and he was interacting with the Baringo residents. And I want you to watch this video of how those residents were, what they were telling him. And also there's a video of William Ruto in Mombasa literally being ignored by the residents. And those guys, is as if they were watching a football match, and the president came there like he wanted like to buy something in the streets, so he wanted like to interact with them, and those guys were so unbothered to a point whereby William Ruto had to tap one of the guys on the shoulder and talk to him, but the guy literally just looked at him, say like nini, and then he just went on to do his business. Like everyone was so unbothered with the president. Even Joe had to reach a point like he's trying to talk to these people. Hey, the president is here. No one literally cares. So watch these two videos and then I'll be back.
Watasema hapa ni Siaya. Hapa ni wapi? Baringo mnasema baba afanye nini? Azikane na nani? Basi, ujumbe vipi boss? Wewe badala. Ona kwa area. Iko ni boku. Badala. Fanya nini? Wewe unapokana kwa simu. Haya. Wanga jamaa wote hawa.
You've watched those two videos and you can hear clearly those Baringo residents. Even Sifuna is trying to emphasize that this one is not happening somewhere in Siaya. Those people are telling him that go and tell Baba, go and tell Raila not to join hands with Ruto. Go and tell Baba that not to join hands with Ruto at all, kabisa. And those are Baringo residents. This is an area where it is predominantly Kalenjin, and automatically, based on how we vote as tribe, people are just thinking that automatically these people are going to vote for Ruto because they are Kales, and they are the one telling Raila not to join. What does that mean? That sends a message to William Ruto that even his own people are tired of him. Even his own people no longer value him anymore. They no longer see him as a president. They no longer value him anymore. They were sending a direct message to Ruto, because for you to say that, for you to come and say that Baba should not join William Ruto, it technically means that he's joining the wrong team. He's joining the wrong person. He's joining the wrong coalition. That broad-based government is a wrong move. And I think it is high time Raila learned this. Because the ground is, everyone has rejected Ruto. Even the gods have rejected Ruto. Because whatever is happening to him, it's like it has never happened to any president. You are a first-time president. No one wants to hear anything or anything from you, even your own people. And that's why you see anytime Ruto comes and attack, his people don't support him. They don't come out in large number to support him. Even the Kalenjin elders, even the people in the Rift Valley, they don't come out to defend him. They don't come out to say anything. Only a few politicians from Rift Valley that always come, the likes of Akina Oscar Sudi, Akina Koech, those are the people who always comes out to fearlessly defend him. But majority of the members of parliament from Rift Valley, politicians from Rift Valley, are silent. They don't speak. They don't say anything. They are always quiet. That technically means that the ground, the people that Ruto is backing, is depending on, have left him silently. So where will he get the support? Look at what happened in Mombasa. That video that you have seen. That was very embarrassing. That you can even reach to a point whereby you are tapping someone in the shoulder, he just looks at you, mum's a few words, and then goes back to his own business, completely oblivious that you are there. He doesn't like even look bothered or anything. You get to a point whereby pakuna mwambia ati yeye naona uko area, like the guy literally just minds his own business, and this is the head of state. So he goes to the street thinking that he's going to buy something, and then people are going to be crowded there and listen to him and chat with him the way they were doing with Sifuna. Look at the attention that Sifuna has received in Baringo. Look at how those guys were busy wanting to take selfies with him and wanting to take photos with him and everything. Then you come and compare with what the president was going. No one even lifted his phone to take a photo with the president. No one was even bothered completely. So the ground is very hostile. And you can see even Joho is trying to force issues, trying to talk to people at, hey man, the president is here, man. Can you guys behave? You are embarrassing me. Or you get, but people literally don't give a hoot about it. That is the reality in the ground. I hope the president is learning all these things, because people have been oppressed to a point whereby they don't care anymore. They don't care. They have lost respect for that office. They have lost respect for that office of the president completely. For that office, it's gone. And you can see the fear is gone. There was a time someone will tell you that the president is coming and people will freak out. People will literally freak out. Some will even hide. But right now, Manzi, the president is standing right beside you. Even he's tapping you on the shoulder. And you're like, hey, sawa, unarudi unaendelea kuona game. Surely, that's the president. No one is even taking his photo. Oh, this is the president, Manzi, let's take a selfie. Oh, siji nini, we are so excited. We are so happy to have him here. Oh, nina. No one is bothered and no one really cares about the president anymore. The ground is becoming more and more hostile, and things are literally crumbling for the president. I don't know how it will be in 2027, because from what I'm seeing, there is a silent majority. There are so many Kenyans that are silent and are waiting to exercise their hunger and their bitterness on the ballot box. They are not speaking. These people are so quiet. These people are just silent and watching. And I've realized, for those who of us who have taken it from the ground, we have just realized that even the old people, most of them are very bitter and they are silent. And they are waiting for that day when they'll be told, sasa, and then impige kura. And then impige kura. That is the day that I think the reality will dawn on this government. So my people, those two videos are just a clear indication of what the reality is on the ground. And for those of us who are really taking information from the ground, people openly are saying, me have not come across anyone who openly says that they are going to vote for Ruto in 2027. I have not met across anyone who is saying that I'll vote for Ruto in 2027. Everyone is just saying that huyo jamaa tunamgojea, huyo jamaa tunamgojea. So I wonder where will he get the votes. And you know, the president is trying to push this tribal narrative, that he wants this tribe. He's still banking on tribe. So if you are banking on tribe and your own people are showing you signs that they are not with you, then where will you get the support? Where will you get the support? And you know, the reality will come in 2027 on the ballot. There are people who will go in the ballot very silently. They will not speak to anyone. They will not do anything. They will go. They will cast their votes. And then when the votes will count, that's when you'll get the shock. You'll realize, oh, so I've lost even this county that I thought was going to support me. I've lost some of these things. So the reality is that the president, if he's really banking on some certain parts of certain regions that he thinks is going to get automatic support, then he'd rather sit down and re-strategize. Because Rift Valley, the big chunk of it, is not going to... He might get a lot of votes, considered by a lot of votes, but majority will not vote for him. He might just lose a big chunk of those votes. And when you look at other regions, where's other regions where he expect to get votes? You see, right time he was mobilizing Northeastern so that he can get votes. Those votes cannot add up to anything. If at all, they are supposed to add up to anything. Because those people are pastoralists, they keep on moving around. You get? So even if you have an ID, this time you are in Mombasa, this time you are in Garissa, the next minute you are in Mandera, the next minute you are in Nairobi. Those people always keeps on moving. Because that is their nature. So how do you expect to get Nini from that region? You get? So a lot of things are not adding up for the president. The mathematics is not... Even putting Raila in the matrix will not still add anything to him. Because people have still rejected that broad-based Nini. And you know, people have known Raila for who he is. So people just know that Raila is an opportunist. It's an opportunist. So that is not going to add much to him. So even working with Raila, in fact, working with Raila, it will be easy. Because people are saying that you work with Raila and then we are going to send all of you home. Because that is what we are going to do. Kenyans have reached a point. And I hope these politicians are learning. These old politicians who are always used to dividing Kenyans on basis on tribe and everything. There's a certain reality that's going to hit them in 2027. That people are no longer tribal. That people are no longer based on tribe. Me, I should give my example with myself. Me, I used to vote where Raila ananiambia. Like, Raila akisema ni I vote. But right now, Raila can't tell me to vote anywhere and I'll vote. And we have many people like us. There are so many people like us who reason this way, who are not going to vote based on tribe. So I wonder, hii tribe yenye anashindwa akisukuma, sijui Raila thinks that he has Nyanza, sijui Nyanza is a voting block, sijui nini na nini. I wonder where will he get? No. I'm just wondering. But anyway, guys, that was my analysis for today. And thank you for everyone who have watched this video until the end. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed. We are now almost reaching 1,000 subscribers, which is a very big move. This is what we've been praying for, and it's happening. And we are also asking you to keep watching the video because we also need to push our watch time. Thank you so much for those who are new to this platform. Remember, my name is the African Updater, and what we do here, we analyze politics and also give my opinion and ideas, or my opinion on anything that happens in the country around politics. And for anyone who wants to support this platform, feel free to reach out. The number is always there in the description in every video. Feel free to call me, feel free to reach out so that tujue vile tuna supportiana. It's always about supporting each other. Thank you. Till next time. Bye-bye. The African Update.